I apologize for all of those problems that arose. I have one more thing I've got to adjust. Then we will be 100% ready. At this point, I'm just... Oh, I have no idea what was going on. There was... Ugh. Whatever. Let's get started. Shall we?
There we are. Okay. What is going on, world of YouTube? My name is Grandmaster Scott, and welcome to episode 4 of round 2 of the Pokemon Platinum Hexlocke. I'm sorry if I sound very energetic. I just had to deal with OBS Studio having connection problems for the past 10 minutes. So that's why there was all that going on. Before I do the team recap, I just want to show off some cool stuff that happened. So, I did off camera change Meryl's name from Shining Diamond to D4C, which fit better. And then we also got 2 new Pokemon, as you can see. When I was on my way to get the Rotom encounter, I got a Ghastly at the mansion, which I named Justice, since the stand is a fog. And then... yeah, I need to take a break. That was so stressful. It was so stressful. I was thinking I would have had to... Be right back. It's connected. I just don't think anyone's going to be watching right now. I could try doing that again, but this way. Oh, I didn't have to do it that way. I could just create. I'm a little stressed right now. Just gonna... Okay. What I was saying is, while I was on my way to get the Rotom encounter, which as you can see, now we have our red hot chili pepper. I also got a Ghastly in the same mansion, which I named Justice, because, you know, Fog Stand, it's Ghastly. I'm actually kind of curious what nature it is. Please be a good nature. Also, let me pull up my list I have of the natures. Hang on. Screenshots. Okay, now then. Please be a good nature. Laxed. Speed lowering, defense raising. That actually sucks. Does Justice have a better one? Lower special defense, raise defense. Also terrible, but not the worst. Excuse me. Alright. Now, I can move on to the team recap for this Nuzlocke. First, we've got Strength the Monferno holding the Amulet Coin with a Bold Nature, the Blaze ability, and the move Secret Power, Mach Punch, Shadow Claw, and Flame Wheel. Then we got Animal Shop of the Saravia with the Intimidate ability, the Shell Bell item, and the moves Steel Wing Thief, Fly, and Aerial Ace. Then we got Drake Stream the Gyarados with the Intimidate ability, and the moves Dragon Rage, Tackle, Bite, and Earthquake. Then we got Stray Cat the Luxray with the also with Intimidate, and the moves Tackle, Bite, Roar, and Spark. And then we got Star Platinum the Machamp with the No Guard ability and the Fist Plate, and the moves Low Kick, Seismic Toss, Rock Tomb, and Revenge. And lastly, we've got holding the Experience Share, Harvest the Barrel with the Unaware ability, and the moves Water Gun, Rock Smash, Cut, and Head Butt. With that out of the way, we can move on. And currently no one's in stream, or at least in chat. So I'm just gonna... Okay, now that the trainer's out of the way. Alright, our encounters. I already have the Zubat, but that's at night. I have a Geodude, so that takes out the Geodude Graveler line. I could get a Rhyhorn, which wouldn't be the worst thing. I'd like to have a Houndour. So those are our new ones. So we could either get a Rhyhorn or a Houndour. And that's a Rhyhorn. We had a Rhyperior here last run. That was actually really useful. So this is actually a good get. I don't think a Rhyhorn would be strong enough to kill him. So and he should have more than 40 HP. Yep. I don't think it'll have a rock move. It might have takedown, but probably that's like the worst thing it could have. So Great Ball. Yeah. Okay. Too slow but it's under a stand. I think that I know the perfect stand for you. The hand. I don't know why they didn't switch to his Vaporeon, but whatever. I should be fine. Yeah. Oh, this is another encounter I can get. The Lake Valor Front encounter. No items that are of any importance. Yeah. No, nothing. And as for encounters, I could still have a chance for a Houndour, but I could also get a Girafarig. Or a Cricketune. Please be the please be the Houndoom. Alright, let's see. Will I get a shiny before I get my encounter? Or, nope, there's my Houndour. I don't think a flamethrower will, or flame wheel will kill. I'm only 4 levels higher. Yeah. Alright. That's Houndour. Alright. I'm gonna be honest, I could do Magician's Red. And I probably will. If I can find the M. Magician. Looks like Magician. Magician's Red. Or is just Magic Red good enough? It's just Magic Red, but, you know, good enough for the limitations. Okay. Nope. Double checking. I find that weird that none of my fighting types can learn Drain Punch. Okay, so it should be this one. Hey, welcome to the stream. I've just been silent this whole time because I had a lot of stress setting the stream up. A lot of stress. Earthquake. And I'm just doing the 7 stars restaurant fights just for both for a bit of XP and for the EVs. That's fine. It was infuriating. Like, I get everything set up, and then for some reason, despite me hitting connect, despite me having OBS connect to the stream, it never did. Like, it never did no matter what I tried. So eventually I had to, just delete that stream, schedule a new one, and then connect off of that. And that's when everything finally worked. But also, I'm just kind of tired. I have had a fairly busy weekend. Because first on Saturday, I finally went to see Spider-Man Brand New Day. Oh my god, that movie was fantastic. Alright, and then these two should be the last ones. Yeah, these are the last trainers here. And yeah. Oh, I did. The movie was fantastic. This is definitely one of the best movies that not just one of the best movies that have come out this year so far, but it's also one of the best Spider-Man movies I've ever seen. It was really good. All right. This double battle has a Rhyhorn and a Finneon. So you're for the Finneon. Nope. You're for the Rhyhorn. I'm busy at writing and playing Bookopia. Nice. I need to get back to writing my book. And then Sunday, I went to a restaurant to do a bit of a birthday dinner for my niece. And that was just a nice one. She published a new chapter of my Ace Attorney Undertale crossover fanfic. Oh, fun. Alright, probably Low Kick. Rhyhorn is a heavy Pokemon. And then Spark the Finneon. Oh, Lightning Rod. Dang it. That is some actual double battles hacks right there. Like, that's one of those abilities that really only works in double battles. And there it goes, working in a double battle. And yeah, you're not gonna do that much to me. I will switch just cuz. And then I'll Spark kill you. And that's that done. Okay, that is 7 Stars Restaurant done. Technically it refreshes every day, but there is no need to. We already got our encounter here, and really there's not much important stuff here. So I am going to heal my Pokemon. Oh, who texts me? Anything urgent? Oh no, just my dad sending something to a group chat. Yes, I'll stay that night. And by that I mean I'll just rest in your lobby. Like, imagine you do that, like, you go to a hotel, and you're just like, I need to, like, rest till morning. Well, we are booked up, but there is a nice couch in the lobby if you want to just rest there. Like, I'll take it. And you just, like, conk out on the lobby. Like, I'm pretty sure you're not legally allowed to do that, but it is kind of funny to think. We could do the sweet key thing, but honestly, the rewards you get is really not worth it. Because if you do the sweet key side quest, all you get is Dream Eater, which is not that good of an ability, even if you've got like this, which is like, it's a move that requires a lot of setup. So there is a couple things here that are useful. Specifically, we can get a shard, we can get 2 heart scales, but the thing that interests me the most is that we can get the TM for Aerial Ace, which even though a Pokemon already knows it, it still would be nice to have. Alright, the only shard is west of the entrance. Wait, I think I already got that then. Okay. The others, east side of the East Beach. Okay, they're both hidden items. Battle. So they're gonna beat up a bunch of children right now. As long as it's free, it's still really not worth it. It is not a good move. Basically, Dream Eater, it seems strong on the surface when you see the base power and it's a healing move, or it's a draining move, but the cost is it only works if the opponent is asleep. So, unless you've got a move like Spore or Grasp... Oh, you mean sleeping in the hotel lobby? Yeah, true. I don't even know if there's like a protocol for that. You know, like, you go to a hotel, and is it just like, hey, it's the middle of the night and I need a place to rest. It's like, well, of course we have no spaces open, but we have a nice couch. Like, I'll take it. Like, I'll just take the couch. Okay, that was a pearl. Down here. There it is. That's one of the heart scales. And we're coming up on Pastoria City, where that is actually a really important thing to have. Like, would they charge you if you just had to, like, nap on the couch, or would they just kick you out? Like, that's a weird kind of protocol. Like, imagine that for, like, a hotel. But I had a nice time seeing my sister again, seeing my niece and nephew. It was also kind of a fun one, because not only did my niece enjoy the gifts we had gotten her, but my sister's birthday was the week before, and I had missed it. Just because, it's hard to, get together. We live in technically 2 different states. Technically, it's more like we're just many hours apart and she's always busy. But technically, we're, we're, a little closer, not just, 2 separate states. But, nah, so I had gotten her a gift on her birthday. I just hadn't given it to her until then, and she loved it. I got her a little Gandalf Squishmallow, and she loved it and put it on. She apparently has a shelf dedicated to any Lord of the Rings stuff she gets. So it's just right there, on her Tolkien shelf. And, when I heard that, I was just like, this is further proof that we're related. Because even though I don't have a Tolkien shelf, you can kind of see back there, I have a manga shelf. I have an entire rotating bookcase just for my manga. But yeah, as for today, I woke up late. Well, not woke up late, it's more I got out of bed late, and then just this struggle with the stream. Like, it was weird and annoying at the same time, because I prepare everything I usually get set up on my HUD. I get the stream, so I'm getting all of that ready, and then right as are you the fisherman that can be fought? No. It's just the guy who talks about the double battles. Okay, it's you then. You're the fisherman that can be fought. Alright. Despite how terrible this move is, Luxray is actually going to be one of our better Pokemon for this upcoming gym, being it's the water gym. I should probably see... Unfortunately, no one can learn Shockwave. I think outside of Stray Cat, which is also bad because it's an electric move. And we do have Grass Knot and Bullet Seed, but we don't have any special attackers. So everything is just going to be put on Stray Cat. Now, fortunately, I believe I'm able to get Thunderfang soon. Well, sort of. Move Tutor. I believe Gen 4 Platinum. It's not Thunder Fang, it's Thunder Punch. Why did I think Thunder Fang was here? Or was it or was it Move Reminder where you could get Thunder Fang? It may have been Move Reminder. Although it would be nice to see if I could get someone to learn Thunder Punch. That actually would be really helpful. I think... Actually, now that I think about it, can't Machamp learn Thunder Punch? Mindset, level up, move tutor. Alright, yeah, Machamp, and just going off of some of the other Pokemon I have. Actually, I can further, I can better examine it like this. Can Monferno also learn Thunder Punch? Yes, okay. So I have 2 Pokemon who can learn Thunder Punch. The only downside is that it is expensive. 2 red shards and 6 blue shards. I'd have to see if I've got what I need. And then I'm pretty sure... Spark... Moveset. Oh, level 35 it can learn Thunder Fang. That's actually very fortunate. Because I believe that's... Well, it's not the exact level cap... Or is that the level cap for Pastoria? I'd have to double check. That's another pearl. Hang on. There should be the very edge of the West Beast directly below... Or West Beast, West Beach. Okay, so like around here? There we go. That's the heart scale. Alright, she has a Glamia, so that'll be an easy one. I mean, it'd just be nice to have an aerial ace, especially if something, for some reason, happens to pet or to Animal Shop. It will just be help. It will just be something on hand. Plus, for all I know, there could be a Pokemon that can learn it. Secret Power. Do I even have enough? It was Red Shard and Blue Shard. Let me check my items real quick. I have 1 Blue Shard. Really? I thought I had more Red Shards. Guess I gotta find those later. Once I unlock Pastoria, though. For Fly, I mean. Okay. And then nothing really matters. There is an encounter I can do here. So that's nice. Nothing really good, though. It's like I could get a Wingull, I could get a Buizel, I could get a Shellos, which did help us last time. Or I could get a Chatot. I really hope it's not Chatot. That is actually the worst thing here. I'd rather a Wingull, because at least Pelipper has decently high HP. Chatot is actually the worst encounter. Okay, thank God. Like, Chatot's stats suck. What is the safest thing I could do? Can I just throw a ball? I'll just throw a Great Ball. Nope. Okay. I mean, I also, like, it's not that good either. Like, if you can live a Mach Punch, I'll attempt to catch you. Oh, okay. That did less than I thought. One, two. I must have had a third catch somewhere. Okay, and that's Wingull, and trying to think of like we already did an Aerosmith, so I can't just recycle that. What was the name of that? Hang on, I gotta refresh myself on the stand. Sky High, that was it. The one that controlled those, like, skyfish things from Stone Ocean. Yeah, so, Sky High. There. Actually, I almost forgot that one. Like, I was able to vaguely remember it enough. Okay, Pastoria City. First, let me check the level cap for the gym. Well, actually, the real first things first. All right, we also have the Great Marsh that's going to be an encounter. So a couple things I can do first. So I'm going to heal my Pokemon. All right, Crasher Wake, his level cap, this time in Pearl Platinum, is his highest Pokemon is 37, so I'll balance everyone at 35 just so I can get Thunderfang. Like, it's not exactly the level cap, but it's, you know, so actually, like, do it. Yeah, I think 35 is a fine balance. Wait, no, submission's not. I don't want submission. Because that's a recoil move. No, never learn takedown. Oh, and this is an evolution. I need to get I need to get a Staraptor JPEG. Staraptor. And that right here. And now we've got a Staraptor. Nice. Honestly, yeah, I'll take a close combat. Steel Wing's not that good in this generation since since Fairy doesn't exist, so... And, nice. Alright, so now we'll handle the rest. Oh, always learn Ice Fang over Tackle. Who texted me? Let me guess, is it just more people to the group chat? Yeah, just the group chat. We'll see it later. Always take an Ice Fang, especially for Dragon types. And yes, I'll take an Aqua Tail just so I can have a Water move and it will be in place of Dragon Rage. And I'm doing this just so I can get a Thunderfang so that I'm not just using Spark the whole time. That will just be abhorrent. Like, oh, wait. Oh, God. Oh. Oh, it's worse than I thought. You're both 65 ace power. Thunderfang is worse. Why does Luxray suck? Seriously, why does Luxray suck? Like, you have a terrible move pool. These aren't that strong. Like, I guess I'll take it in place of Tackle, since I made this decision. But really? Why is Spark technically better? Because it's more accurate. Like, they're both 65 base power, 95 or 100. The only bonus this gets is having the chance of flinch. Oh my god. Poor stray cats. I'll take it over Tackle. Sometimes I forget how much Luxray sucks. And then I'll just get the 35 on Harvest. Okay. Now, I do have a couple things I can do just to make sense. I like Luxray. I love Luxray. Don't get me wrong on that. I love Luxray as well. Like, who doesn't? Like, who doesn't love a Luxray? But the thing is, its move pool, like, just sucks. Hey, Nikita, welcome to the stream. I'm just ranting about how much Luxray sucks. It's on Russia now. I am so sorry to hear that it has been hot here in the States as well. But again, to give you an idea on this, like, here's a better understanding of how much Luxray sucks. Base stat total is 523, which doesn't sound that bad. But it's 120 base attack, which isn't the best thing. My channel's a Silver Gunner fan channel now. You're not going to do a LARP? I'm surprised you don't do it like one of those LARP channels. You're not just LARP Gunner. So you have that, and then 70 speed. There are much faster Pokemon with worse attack stats. Just become Nikita Gunner. Why not? Like, no one will be upset over that. Like, just go for Nikita Gunner. Why not? Yeah, and then to give you an idea of the moveset in Gen 4, like, the only damaging electric moves that a Luxray can learn, there are only, by level up specifically, there are only 3. Spark, Thunderfang, and Discharge. Which wouldn't be bad, but remember, its primary attacking stat is physical, and the difference between, and the gap between physical and special for him is night and day. It is that big. So you are better off with, like, just going physical and just running Thunderfang only. And then the special, and then of course all of the better special electric moves are by TM with Thunderbolt and Thunder, Charge Beam, and Shockwave. Wait. And Shockwave. But that's it! It doesn't even get, like, the other elemental Ice Fangs. Like, it doesn't get the elemental Fangs except by Egg Move. It's just... oh, my boy. And unfortunately, later generations aren't any nicer, because in the Generation 9, our current generation, the strongest physical electric move it can learn... let me just check TM so I'm not mistaking myself. Okay, yeah, the strongest electric move it can learn by level up is Wild Charge. 90 base power recoil move. And 90 base power isn't even that worth it. And then the strongest move it can just learn in general is Supercell Slam by TM, which is the same thing as Wild Charge, but stronger with lower accuracy. Why does physical electric suck so much? Like, we really need better physical electric moves that aren't just signature moves. Because at this point in time, the best physical electric moves are just signature moves like Plasma Fists and Fusion Bolts and that other Zekrom signature move, Bolt Strike. That was it. Like, Volt Strike. Like, we need more. We need more physical electric moves, and I really hope that that gets fixed in Wind and Waves, and we get more physical electric moves. As well do as username. Why not? Alright. So I can, like, get some of this negative energy out of the way, I am going to do some My handle is now Nikita Gunner, but the display name is Nikita. Nice. Alright. Move Reminder. And yep, I've got a couple of them, and I know a couple Pokemon that can learn new moves. Stray Cat can't learn anything. I was already on there. We have close combat, so I think the only ones would just be Monferno, Strength Star Platinum, and Drake Stream. Star Platinum I want to go for first because I believe... No. Okay, I thought Cross Chop would be there. Cross Chop was this generation, right? No, I know for a fact it was this gen. Yeah, no need for you to remember any new moves. I don't think Gyarados gets anything new outside of just, like, moves it already was trying to learn. Oh, just Thrash. I'd rather not have... I don't want Thrash. And then I don't think Strength gets anything new. Yeah, no. This is just all stuff it knew before. Yeah, okay, so no need for Move Reminder. Okay. So... Excuse me. Alright, before I do the... I don't actually think I can get enough TMs to learn... Or not TMs. I don't think I can get enough shards to learn Thunder Punch. Like, Route 212. Because it was 2 red shards, 6 blue shards. I can get, like, 1 more there. Here, I'll just look up the, like, item locations. So, Route 212, 217, which I can't reach yet. And I can't reach that either. So currently it's Route 212. We did the Eterna building already. There's 1 more in Wayward Cave. And then there is 1 in the Great Marsh. My only other way I could consistently get 1 is I could either get 1 randomly whenever I enter, or at the Great Marsh, or I could just farm in the underground. Which I'll probably do another time? Silva Gunner to my BFP. Nice. Finally, I'm here. Welcome to Shannon. I'm currently trying to figure out a good way to do this, because this upcoming gym is going to be a hard one. Because they don't have a lot of special attackers, so I can't really, like, just shockwave with a second Pokemon. And while I could get Thunder Punch, that's going to be tricky because, like, I don't know if I can get enough. Because, like, I could hit up Wayward Cave to get the 1 there. They say it's in Mount Coronet, but I don't think it's in any location we can get to. Because, yeah, the Orberg Hearthome side doesn't have any. The tunnel room we can't reach yet and doesn't even have it. So, where would it even be? Alright, it's in the mountainside, so we can't. And we can't even do the red shard. The Eternicity Celestic side has a red shard, which I do need a red shard. But that's it. I could go around and just collect just to see what I can get. So, yeah, I am going to go on a little bit of an excursion and try to find this. So, the Eternicity Celestic side, which is really just going to be the Eternicity side. Or wait, actually, can I even from here? I think I can. Boulder near the stairs on the northern end. I think it's just going to be this side. I'm gonna use one of my repels just now. Oh, that was wrong button. Get this ready. Second repel. Wait. On a boulder near the stairs at the northern end. I don't think I can actually get that red shard yet. Nope, because it is on the Celestic side. Dang it. Well, coming here was a mistake. Okay, there's probably somewhere else. Okay, so until then, we can hit up Wayward Cave. I'll need to temporarily teach a Pokemon Flash. Who can even learn Flash? Oh, I forgot to pick it up. Alright, I am sorry about this, but I forgot to hit up the underground. I don't know algebra. This isn't really an algebra thing. This is just me just trying to figure out locations. Okay, thankfully I can get the TM for Flash here at the department store, which is very thankful for them to do. It was floor 3, right? Yeah. Okay. Yesterday and the day before was a hunting frenzy. Oh, nice. After Fatalis, not just the normal variant, we did the Crimson variant. Event Crimson variant, old, and event old. Nice. Is it here where Flash was? Yes, okay. I just need one. Alright, I think... Well, it depends on who can even learn Flash. Who can learn Flash currently? Please let it be Harvest. Okay, just Stray Cat? I'm actually okay with that. Because I haven't used Roar at all. So I got that. And then the only other moves that are helpful, like, no one else can learn Shockwave. Outside of either Stray Cat or Harvest, but Harvest is even a physical attacker, so no. Took out the normal variant, took on the harder variant, and made armor out of all of it. Nice. So when I said it was hunting frenzy, I meant we hunted the thing to extinction if it wasn't already extinct. Just listening to Story of a Warrior. Never heard of it. Oh, to be fair, I'm very picky about the songs I listen to. Alright, so... Bullet Seed... And... Grass Knot. Just... Well, Strength is actually a special attacker. We ended up with a special... Although that's also really dangerous and dumb, because this is a water gym. You see what my dilemma is right now? And then obviously no one can learn Bullet Seed. So this is it. So really my best thing to do, because Crusher Wake's Pokemon, he has a Gyarados, which I can technically circumvent if I lead with Machamp, because he has Rock Tomb. So I could just lead him for the Rock Tomb against Gyarados. And then the Quagsire, I have nothing super effective against. So I'll just have to go with whatever my safest bet is, which probably is still going to be Machamp. And then the Floatzel, I can just use Luxray on. It's probably going to be my best strategy. Or I could just use Luxray against the Gyarados. And then Machamp. It's probably going to be my best strategy. Yeah. I would still like to see if I can even get enough of the shards. I don't think so. Because I need 6 blue shards and I only have 1. I already got the one that was in the Galactic Building. I can get the one on 211. Wayward Cave and Great Marsh. I don't know how much I can get at Great Marsh. Alright, that would also be our encounter. I can get a yellow shard. I can get 1 blue shard. And then there's a trainer that just gives it random, like once a day. And then I am able to get encounters. Maybe I should just go for that now. Yeah, just do the Great Marsh, and then I can get whatever shard they give, and then I can also get my Great Marsh encounter. Ignore the Team Galactic guy. He's just gonna do terrorism later. Yeah, 500. The Safari Balls. Alright, so first the Ace Trainer. This is also where I get Defog, I believe. Oh no, I already got Defog. Defog was elsewhere. I don't collect shards, so... Okay, we did need a red shard at least. So it's not a blue shard, but I'll take a red at least. So, should we get... Because, like, in all encounters, okay, that's all by surfing. So, in this first area, if we want to do the first area, we could do a Tangela, a Yanma, a Wooper, or a Quagsire, a Tropius, or a Bibarel. You know, I wouldn't hate going off of this first area just because it's... Actually, the blue shard is in area 2. Which will still be that same encounter table, but, you know, I wouldn't hate just doing the area 2 since we had to get it anyway. Area 2. It's right there. And so that's our encounter table. The only duplicate we could get is just the Bibarel. So let's hope we don't get one. Also, apparently in Diamond and Pearl, you have a 1% chance of a Bidoof. And a 1% chance of an Azumarill. That's just random. Yeah, but, the blue shard is just north... Oh yeah, so it's literally what we're looking at. I should do a really obscure OC timeline rips. That would be crossing a UT's territory. Yeah, for your fan channel. Hey, why not? Oh, okay, our encounter is Tropius. You know, not the worst thing. But also it's a Safari encounter, so there's a chance we're also gonna fumble this. Bait means it'll be harder to catch them, but they'll stay longer. So I'm gonna bait. And bait again. A little bit of mud. Ball. We just got a Tropius! Alright. I haven't had a Tropius since my Scarlet Nuzlocke. Delicious fruits grow out from around its neck because it always ate the same kind of fruit. Golden Wind? You know what? Yeah, that's actually perfect. We got our golden experience. Well, technically golden experience, so you know what? Are you gonna be our Requiem? We got our GER. You know, that's an interesting anime. Yeah. Because of its title. Because technically it's Ventoreo because it's Italian, but then it always gets shortened to Golden Wind. And then oh, yeah, Alright, am I just gonna have to actually just walk there? Alright, unfortunately, all of these encounters, and I'm not counting the separate areas as separate locations. Oh my gosh. We're gonna be here forever. Okay, so once you hit the encounter, it means you're instantly freed. How do I put images in shorts? I think it's just in YouTube Shorts. I don't think you can just do an image as YouTube Shorts. I think you can only do just videos. I mean, technically, if you want to, you can just, like, if you have an editing software like like Adobe Premiere or dang it. Like, if you have an editing software like CapCut, Filmora, or Premiere, you can technically... Yes, I'm exiting the Great Marsh. I don't even have a PC. You could do CapCut, which is on mobile. I have a friend who does stuff on CapCut. Nope, I didn't want to go there yet. That's the battle. Okay, so the next thing I could do is Route 212, since it's just here. I think there's only one blue shard. The Clear North area only has a green shard, and the South Rainy area has the blue shard. This is also going to be our next encounter. I can get the TM for Silverwind, which really won't be that useful. And then I could get... well, I really can't do Sunny... Oh no, that's only in Diamond Pearl, Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl. I was thinking I could do Sunny Day and be cheeky with Solar Beam. TM11. It's... Okay. Are there other ways to get it here, or... Oh, yeah. West of the mansion I could get Sunny Day. But I don't think anyone can learn... A little bit of... I have to guess the aspect ratio of 9.16. You'll figure it out. But let me double check something. I'm sorry this has been not much. I'm just really trying to... This is what a lot of Nuzlocke streams are like. Just people trying to, like, strategize and figure this out. That's my level up TM. I don't think any of the Pokemon in my party can learn Solar Beam, while also capitalizing off of it by stats. Yeah, because, yeah, no. No. Okay, yeah, and I don't even think Gyarados can? No. Okay, so we really would only have just Machamp, because I don't think we can do enough of... I don't think we can get enough blue shards to get the blue shards necessary for the move tutor. So this is gonna suck. This is gonna suck real bad. Where are there FNAF Ultimate Custom Night mobile ports on Play Store? I have no idea. There's a good chance that some of those aren't even official. Click Team Fusion doing mobile ports. Mm-hmm. Do I even want to do this? There's nothing by Move Tutor that I could get. I might just hold off. I'm not just going to end stream here. Because you know what? I had too much technical difficulties beforehand to justify a 1.5 hour long stream just to cut it there. That is not fair to you guys, and it is not fair to me. So I will be continuing, and we're just gonna have to be very, very creative. Specifically, here's my plan. We're gonna lead... I'm gonna lead him anyway because of... we got our DeBrando fight. And then I'm going to lead Luxray for... I'm sorry, what? Wood carving of the Pokemon Croagunk, even though it's made of wood, it looks to be seeping poison. What are you people selling? That's just disconcerting. Whenever it said, Mommy, the statue's seeping something toxic. I taste battery acid. I wouldn't hate getting some of these. Just 10 quick balls. About 30 dusk balls. And leave it there. Okay. So, my strategy for the Crasher Wake gym is lead Luxray for everything for the trainers, unless a Wooper comes out, in which case I switch to probably... It's one of these three. Either go into Star Platinum, Animal Shop, or Drake's Dream. And then when it comes to the gym, it's to the gym leader himself, Luxray for his Gyarados and Floatzel, and then one of them for his Quagsire. But for now, we have our rival fight. Whoops! I'm not always going to plow into you every time we meet. So how's it going, Jojo? Buffing up your Pokemon, eh? I'll test you and your Pokemon out to see how buff and tough you are. You thought you were going to fight the gym leader, but it was me, DeBrando! We still have not decided what the D stands for. Good, now we're both worthless and even. Spark? Oh my god. Thank you for one-shotting. Here's all I want to make the entirety of the FU Fusion collab a GIF. I know... Wait. I think I know what the... I don't know if I know that collab, but why not? Ponyta... Oh. Are they secretly whacking people with it at the back part of the market, running back in, and then getting them to buy antidotes? That's a very interesting business decision. Oh god. It's just okay, there's a sucker right there. Conk him good. It's oh god, I think I've got CTE and also a bit of lead poisoning. Here's your antidote, don't worry. Thank you. Alright, Aquatail. I should probably see if I can get Dive on Drake stream, because that would actually be much better. Let me check the move tutors again. Moved. There you are. Move tutor. For dive, it's it's a couple of things that I might actually be able to get. I might be able to. A Roselia switch out for Animal Shop. I need 4 blue shards. Blue shard. So I currently just have 2, so I could actually get dive at least, just so that I can have a better water move on him. You know, I'm not opposed to that, because the gyms later on aren't going to need Thunder Punch at all. Because, like, after Pastoria, we just have the Steel Gym, which is probably going to be the easiest for us. Same with the Ice Gym, since we've got no guard Machamp. Wait, just double checking. You don't have no, you're fine. Actually, I could even stay in with Animal Shop, and you know what? Why not? Because after this is like we have the Steel Gym, then we have the Ice Gym, and then we have the Electric Gym, which is gonna be tricky, but not too bad. Oh god. I outspeed, but I don't think Aerial Ace will kill, and I'd rather not sacrifice Animal Shop since we just got you, so I'm going into Drake. And I'm a Earthquake. Just a cannon for that market. They just have a constant supply of money because the antidotes. Like, it's the perfect strategy. Okay, that is our rival dealt with there. I need to heal, and then I am going to do some more hunting for shards so that I can up here. Just so I can get dive. I actually would just rather have dive on Gyarados. And again, Thunder Punch is really only going to be useful then, and not even during the Elite Four will it be useful. Because with the Elite Four, it's like you got the Bug user, which we already have Monferno for. Then we have the Ground user, which we got a couple of answers for. Like, at that point, we'll have Surf and Waterfall, so that'll be a little easier. Then it's the Fire Gym, which is also still already covered. And then we'll have to deal... So this is really the only time when we'll need an electric Pokemon. And just in case, like, we need to do a sacrifice, just saying this now, if we need to sacrifice Luxray for anything, because I'd rather not keep using him in his terrible move pool. I meant to go to move. Or actually, just withdraw at least. I'm probably going to replace them with... Because just thinking on this logically, after this water gym, the type specialties we'll be dealing with are Steel, Ice, Electric, Bug, Ground, Fire, and Psychic. The real thing I need isn't just typing, but it's also diversity. So... GER is a decent... Like, Tropius is good, but not the... But, like, Grass Flying is a bad nature. But Grass Flying is a bad... Oh, wait, you have Solar Power? Oh. But what I'm saying is, Grass Flying is a bad typing. It's not really got the best defenses or HP, and it's very slow. I don't even think its move pool is that diverse. Babyface would probably be your best, because I'd also want something special attacking so I can benefit from moves like Thunderbolts. So my best Pokemon to replace within that case would be Porygon, Ralts, Bronzor. I would say Shellos. Well, actually, we have Shellos. I actually forgot about that. So that would have actually been a dupe if we had gotten it. Shellos, that would just be another water Pokemon, and I'd rather not. And technically Eevee. Also, what was your nature again? Quiet nature. Raise special attack, lower speed. Yeah, so you would have been our other special attacker, but you wouldn't learn Thunderbolt, and that's kind of something I'd like, specifically for Cyrus's Gyarados. So, yeah, once again, Ralt, I don't know if can Bronzor learn Thunderbolt? Bronzor. I see the FU Fusion collab a GIF now. Nice. Bronzor. Gen 4 Learn Set. TMs. It can't learn Thunderbolt, but it can learn at least Charge Beam. Which, close enough. What even is its move pool? Like, obviously, like, Psychic moves and Steel moves. Flash Cannon. I don't know if I can get Flash Cannon before the before post-game. The answer is you literally get it for progressing the game. Okay, never mind. So I could have had that along with Psychic, and then it can also learn Shadow Ball, Solar Beam randomly, but I'd rather not do that kind of setup. And Grass Knot. Oh. Okay, so, like, I could, but also probably not, because by the time I get Charge Beam, it wouldn't be that necessary. So, yeah, my best special attack replacements are just, like, Bronzor isn't that bad. Like, move pool is actually pretty decent. And being as much of a tank as it is, I could, instead of going for coverage moves, I could instead just give it Light Screen and Reflect. So my special replacements, with all of that in mind, are Bronzor, Ralts, Porygon, and Ghastly. Ghastly is also a special attacker with like Gengar, and because I have trade evolutions on, I can do a Gengar on the team. And Ghost Poison isn't the worst thing. Hey, I have finally nailed it down. What I'm planning on. I can actually also put Rotom in its place, so if something happens to Luxray for some reason afterwards, then our replacements for him for special attackers are Chili Pepper, Justice, Babyface, Judgment, Spice Girl, and White Album. Like, I would say some of the others, but I really would much rather, and Magician's Red, Quiet Nature. Okay, so is that same? Wait, I just read Quiet Nature. What was Quiet? Special attack raising, speed lowering, and Houndoom is actually more of a special attacker. Early Bird. That's actually a terrible ability. Yeah. Okay, so that's not the worst, but I already have a fire type, so you'll probably be what I replace Monferno with if we need to, which isn't the worst thing to replace with. Okay, so I was just kind of planning that out, because I was just thinking logistically, I really would not need Luxray after this gym, because the only benefit I can get from it outside of Spark is it knowing Crunch, and like, please tell me it can at least learn. I just thought on that. Please tell me this thing can at least learn Crunch. Luxray learn set. Okay, it can at level 42. So that's the best thing I could get out of Luxray. Like, the only other things are it can learn Iron Tail, and that's it. That's it. It sucks. It can learn Strength as an HM move, but that's like where his usefulness ends. I love Luxray. I hate how useless it is in this generation. All right, just to be quick, I am going to teach Dive to Gyarados, just so I can give it a better water move than Aqua Tail, because it's a little, I mean, I say better, it's a little bit weaker, but it is more accurate. So I am going to do that now. I only have to stop by a couple places, thankfully. So first, nope, not the Great Marsh. I already got the one from the Great Marsh. So first is Route 212, where it's several steps north of the southwesternmost corner of the map. This can also just be some good just grinding we can get done. And we can also get our encounter here, so we can get that out of the way. There should be a couple of items I can get here, actually. And as for encounters, we can get... we already have Meryl, we already have a Ralts, we technically already have Roselia. Oh, actually, never mind. Oh, wait, no, that's the northern area. In the rainy area, we can get a Quagsire, a Buizel, or a Krogunk, because we already have a Shellos. I would love a Krogunk. Sure, for the Psychic it'd be bad, but it's also a low encounter, so that'd just be fun. Realistically, or logically, Quagsire would probably be better for the water ground typing. Dupe's Claws. Imagine one of these days, I try for an encounter, and I get a shiny. That's a shiny Shellos! That's a shiny! I'm sorry, hang on. Did my eyes deceive me? Oh my god. Oh my god. Shiny claws. Okay, this is our encounter. I have a quick ball. Two, three. Boom! Clot! We have a shiny Shellos. Okay. Yeah, I know what we have to, like... Oh. Yeah, no, I know what we have to name you. No, no. This is... the world. Blind Water Guy? No, we're not naming it after Geb. This is the world. This is the world. This is a stand worthy of a shiny Shellos. I'm just more surprised we even had that. And then we can do some of the trainer fights here. Oh, we should have. Okay, hang on. That's an easy fix. Just prepping some stuff. Anywho. Yeah, no, we need that exclamation point. A lot of the stream is just going to be me just going back and forth on random side quests. Just to do, like, for, like, little random things. Like, we need the world with the exclamation point. Okay, this is an easy thing to do. Move. Also, your nature. Please have a fitting nature. Oh, that's actually a good nature. And also, yep, look at the star! I did not expect us to get a shiny! So this is a good nature Shellos. Lower special attack to raise defense. Not special attack, lower physical attack to raise defense. Health fitting, he has the birthmark! He has the JoJo's birthmark! He is Dio! Or how fitting. Yes, okay, so first we move him out. This is not a permanent fix. This is just temporary. I don't know why I went into the bag. Then, Animal Shop, fly us back to Eterna City. I love the theme. Alright, old man. Like, I'm the move name guy. Pokemon name rater. So, now we need it should also be in all caps. No. The world. If I can find the L. The world. It fits perfectly. It's perfect! It is perfect! We have a shiny Pokemon. Like, we got a shiny. It has the star mark to prove it's shiny. And now it's imagine Dio, like, imagine you meet Dio. Like, imagine, like, you're in the world of JoJo's. You meet Dio. And they said, like, hey, you're Dio Brando, right? Indeed I am. Like, wow, I just recently named a Pokemon in my game after you. Oh, did you? Let me see. And then it's just the shiny Shellos. It's like, why did you name me after a slug? It's a shiny! Like, wait, is it? Confirms Bulbapedia? Worthy. Do you think Dio's a shiny like, Dio would be a shiny hunter? Like, when he plays, like, if he plays Pokemon, do you think he'd just be a shiny hunter? Like, all he would do is just, like, he would make his whole team just shinies. Like, he would keep soft resetting for a shiny... No, like, probably not. No, I would see him doing it. Like, I could see him, like, constantly resetting his file until he got a, like, shiny starter. Or maybe he'd just abandon it if they were, like, if they were shiny locked. Alright, this trainer up here has a Monferno. Oh, wait, no, that's a double battle. Okay, I forget that it's, like, weirdly backwards. I believe it's this guy. So, yeah. Unfortunately, strength is not going to be that useful here unless I'm using Mach Punch. So, Animal Shop. I should have done this before I did the rare candy stuff. Or actually, I don't even need to fight them. I'll see if I can fight the bare minimum. And then, like, if like, any at all. Like, try to see if I can fight as few trainers as possible. Because this is technically an optional route. Luxio, I'll send out Star Platinum. Like, first I take the hits. Oh, really? Oh, God, Swagger. Okay. Maybe I'll be okay. Moo Moo Milk. Okay. This is actually bad. Okay, thank God. That actually could have been bad, and that was actually a chance we could have lost Machamp. Because Swagger... Like, hey, Pokemon fact! Pokemon education time! The damage you deal to yourself when you are hit by confusion is calculated off of your physical attack stat. So Swagger is a double-edged sword because while it does give you 2 stages an attack raise, it does mean that you will take increased damage if you hit yourself in confusion. And being that Machamp already has a very high physical attack stat, it can lead to a bit of a problem. Taking a long time to convert the collab as a GIF. Yikes. But at least you found a converter. Alright, let me just... you know what? I'm gonna hold off on Calcium until I get an actual special attacker to the party. Wait, don't I have a Paralyzed Heal? No, I don't. Okay, full heal. Star Platinum strength. Suddenly people have been dragged into the ground. Like, you know, that eventually did become his signature move. Like, that did become the Machamp line signature move. Like, like when they were finally moving away from HMs, they decided that, you know what? Like, we're just gonna we want to give Machamp something extra, so it's now just a signature move. So, it's actually kind of interesting. And then Cut became Kartana's signature move, but it did not get an attack raise. I'm gonna see if I can avoid this Parasol Lady. Good. Okay. So, I want to try to avoid fighting trainers here, so I can get that blue shard. Then... Okay, so the blue shard is the southwestern most corner of the map. Can I perchance skirt around you? I know Winter in Russia is gonna be cold as a heck. Oh yeah. Ooh, why is it lagging? Okay, there's gotta be a hidden item here. Nope. Big mushroom? Worthless. Do I have to fight him, or can I... Okay, I can just go around. Good. Okay. And then... Ooh, lag. I don't remember it being this laggy on the DS. Is this just the emulator? Wait, no, I was already there. I didn't need to... Oh my god, I apologize for all of this. Okay, it's sped up. Okay, he can turn around. Good. That's a full heal. Several steps north of the southwesternmost corner of the map. Okay. What do you mean by that? Is it this? Right next to the double battle? Yes, okay. That is the blue shard. Like, this is what it's like to to do a Nuzlocke. You've got to, like, calculate it out. Like, you gotta calculate it, you gotta learn the world you're in, and you gotta learn the items you can get at that time. So, the next one I can get, I also need... Oh, right, because I tabbed off of it. So, again, double checking the items we already have. I have enough yellow shards. I need one more blue shard, and then did I not already get a red shard? Yes, I need one more red shard, though. Alright, and then there are some useful TMs here. Unfortunately, one of them is going to be useless unless I get another special attacker, which I'm going to be saving for either Ralts or Porygon. For either, I already said my picks, and then I cannot get Poison Jab yet. Toxic's not bad, I'd just rather not, especially because Venoshock doesn't exist yet, and neither does Hex. So, and then there is no red shards here. So, can't do that. I can hit up Wayward Cave, though. And that can get me some... Actually, that can get me one of each shard, it looks like. Wait. Okay. So, there, I can actually get both. Since you know has flashbacks of the previous winter when it was -35 through -43 degrees Celsius. Oh god, I feel so sorry for you, Nikita Gunna. Okay. Fly. And then Wayward Cave was by... It's fastest to get there through Orberg. Actually found out you can enable auto-generated subtitles in live streams. Oh, really? Like, for me, or I have to do it on my... Oh, because I know I can technically do it myself. Oh. Nope. Go over. I don't know, since I can't live stream. Ah. Alright. You know what time it is. Repel. I'm going to keep using all of these ones until I'm out. And then I'll start restocking, because I think I can now get Super Repels. So I kind of found one that has auto-generated subtitles. Actually, oh, I definitely believe you. Nope. I mean, I did already fight him, but, you know, still no. Okay. Then Flash. Stray Cat, use Flash! Okay. Now it's time for me to navigate the worst, like one of the worst parts of Platinum. Okay, so they're saying, so there's two we need. We can get a blue shard, and then we can need a red shard. And we technically already got our encounter here. So we could, do we want to, while we're here, help out Mira, or do we want to leave the small child to die? We don't get a reward, to my knowledge. Like, we don't get a reward, but... Also, YouTube emoji called Good Vibes. Nice. Alright, so by fighters. Ooh, wait. Light bulb. Light bulb moment. Duplicate tab. Okay, now I've got this. Okay, I just did something smart. Okay, so we're gonna have to fight some of the trainers here. Thankfully, they're super low level. So, southeast corner of the cave. In the southwest. So we gotta go southeast and southwest. Okay, so from where we are now, the southwest should be... that'll be a fairly easy one. Alright, I got my map here. I kind of hate Wayward Cave. This whole area is just a maze, and I hate mazes in games in general. Just all mazes in games, I always hate. It is boring, and it is, like, it's never fun. Unless it's the kind of maze where it has, like, a fun way to navigate around, then is just boring. Okay, this is the southwest, so... A block corner passage in the southwest on a southwestern rock among the blockage. Okay, so I went a little too far. So it was actually, I did need to break one more rock. So go down here, and then I gotta fight two hikers. This is hiker Reginald and Lorenzo. Just so I can find their team, just so I can... Okay, yeah. Nope, not fly. I meant strength. Strength can handle them easily. Yeah. The only times I'll ever like a maze in a game is if they're the kind that have like a fun, clever, unique way of navigating around it, you know? Then there's a bit of intrigue to it and a bit of a puzzle, you know? That's wash hands. You know what emoji pisses me off? And you know it's actually a feature on YouTube that pisses me off? They do... You know how whenever you like a video... It will, like, depending on what number like you are, they'll do a little, like, animation for it. Excuse me, when they do stuff like, you're the, like, first like, fifth like, 100th like, 1000th like. You know when they do stuff like that and it's actually really cute? Well, they do one if you were the 67th like of the 6-7, and I hate that so much. We're good. We're good. You screwed your partner. Thank you. That was a crit on Onyx. 8672. It's a worthless, unfunny meme, and I think that's the point. Like, I hate it so much. It's the point where I hide users from my channel who ever say 6-7. You're smart on that. All I do is I point a Nerf gun at my camera and I just dare them to say it. Like, that's what I do. You know what? Like, I miss 69. That was a meme with class. That was a meme with, like, actual humor to it. You could get a nice, like, breath out, like, exhale through the nostrils for that. You know, I miss 69. I hear from the battle plan. I blew up my friend. Okay. If I had a Nerf gun, I would point an entire Nerf machine gun at the microphone. Okay, it's right. I want to set that up, otherwise this cave will be boring. Okay, that's our red shard found. Now I have to head southeast east for the blue shard. Southeast corner. All right, so if okay, so from where I am now, if I head up, then up, then over. Escape rope. I will be using that once I'm out of here. Imagine if there's a chat plays Uno against Gemini. Yeah, if we can do that, maybe we can finally convince all the crypto bros that AI is not all it's chalked up to be. If you get to you get a legendary Route 1 when you start the game. Yeah, like, that's just when you get good luck in a randomizer. I don't know if I'll ever do a randomizer. Maybe if I like have someone to soul link alongside, I'll do a randomizer. Because if you do a randomizer on your own, it can be kind of boring. But if you do one as like a 2-player Nuzlocke or a soul link, then it can be fun. Okay, it's not just as simple as just the corner. It's southeast corner of the cave, south of a collector and a ruin maniac. So I need to go a bit further. So right and then down here. Do you plan on doing Archipelago in the future? Not sure. Maybe? Pokemon Archipelago. I actually forgot what that was. That's actually a Pokemon game I've forgotten about. Alright, so the trainer here. Oh, no, that's the wild Pokemon. What am I looking at? Alright, Ruin Maniac. Alright, this is Ruin Maniac, Gerald, and Collector Terry, who has a Pokemon I'm mad he has. This is why I'm doing this. Imagine the entire chat plays Uno with Uno cards and it's just a community thing. That'd be fun, because I know that they have like online Uno you can do. So imagine like I do Uno and then it's just I play Uno against my chat. That would be a fun stream to do. Maybe I'll do this as an anniversary. Not anniversary, but maybe we'll do this as like a milestone. Like I play Uno against my chat. I could have had a Gibble, but I got a Bronzor instead, which honestly wasn't the worst thing. Oh, wait. Oh, I'm an idiot. I didn't mean to have Star Platinum out. I meant to have Animal Shop. Earthquake. Okay, now Aquatail and Thief. I have Uno cards technically right beside me. I have a version of... I have, like... My family collects a lot of different versions of Uno, because it can be a fun game, and we have one that's a lot of fun called Uno No Mercy. That's like a version of Uno if you really want to make your friends mad at you. Madder than they already are with Uno. But it's a lot of fun because it adds a lot more hard rules. Okay, that's all of them. And you know what? While we're here, might as well just save her. Just cuz. You know, I don't want to be a jerk. Actually, once I punched one of my friends in the legs. It's a great one because it adds a lot of like mean rules. But like it's fun. Yeah, I'll help you out, Mira. Imagine that YouTube chat playing Bop It. Oh no. That would be hilarious to see. It's like, how far can my chat play Bop It? How would that even work? Okay. So from here, then up and over and up and over up. Apparently, the same way that chat can play games on a stream. To bop it, YouTube chat must say bop it. That was not an autocorrect? Huh. Okay, so from here it's over and down and over and down and the exits. That's fine. You don't even get a reward out of that. Like, at least with some of the other, like, stat trainers you do that with, they give you something. Like, Cheryl at least gives you the Soothe Bell when you leave. You can get the Lucario from Riley. Buck basically just unlocks the ability to encounter Heatran. And, Marley gets you to the place where you can encounter Shaman. So, like, Mira does nothing. She does literally nothing. She is that worthless to the game's, like, existence and structure. I kind of wish she at least gave you a reward, even if it was as simple as, like, a berry. Like, a berry would be nicer. This is dangerous to go alone. Take this! Shotgun! Like, yay, I'm a 10-year-old with a shotgun! Just out of curiosity, what was over here again? Oh, right. Alright. Please tell me I can get away from you. But I've heard about, like, a chat playing certain games, and I've seen it be very fun. Like, remember that time when, I want to say it was Point Crow, when he did, like, the bunch of YouTubers try to see how quickly their chat can make it to Cerulean. I want to say it was Point Crow leading that invitational. Alright, then cut down again. Zinc. YouTube chat plays Bop It. The controls to Bop It, YouTube chat must say Bop It. To twist it, YouTube chat has to say twist it to play it. That would be kind of funny. Okay. You're the TM guy. Not TM, move tutor guy. I have enough that I can teach Drake's Dream Dive. Now, I'm just gonna, like, explain myself a bit now. When actually comparing the moves, Aqua Tail is 90 base power, 90 accuracy, which is strong, whereas Dive is 80 base power and 80 accuracy, and 100% accuracy. So it means we lose 10 base power, but in exchange, I get, like, a more accurate move, and it has the invincibility turn. So it's on. So it's a worth it move. Trying to learn Dive. So yeah, so 90, 90, 80, 100. I'd much rather have, like, a more accurate move that's weaker than a move that can miss 10% of the time. Because that can really make or break you in a Nuzlocke. I should know. I lost a Primate once because of it. Time to hunt down the original Fatalis. Good luck. Really should do that on the channel someday. Okay, so just to make things go by quicker. Okay. Okay, I haven't really wasted a lot of points, so now we go. It is gym time. Not gym leader time, just gym time. And as always, we fight all of the trainers here so that we can get the EVs. Some of which I can... Actually, some of which I don't have to lead with Luxray. I can lead with, like, Star Platinum. Who texted me? Is it still just people reacting to, like, the group chat? Or, yep, group chat. Also, let me double check Machamp's moveset again. Or learn set. Machamp. Machamp. Gen 4. At level 36, it'll learn Wake Up Slap, so we can finally get a move that doesn't calculate off of, like, random bits, and I'll obviously be getting rid of, Seismic Toss. Then, I don't remember where I get Brick Break. I feel like it's, like, pretty early on when you get Brick Break. And then, yeah, we can't get any good TM, or not TM, we can't get any good tutor moves. Yeah, remind me where TM31 is? Oh, Orberg Gate. Wait, but what did I need to get it again? Oh, wait. Are you guys okay with doing one more, detour? Just so we can have a better Machamp? I'm also just kind of curious about, like, some of the other moves he could learn. I'll probably just... At level 51, he can get Dynamic Punch, and since it's no guard, that's, like, perfect. Because, again, like, he's no guard, so that means we have a 100... We'd have a 100 base power move that never misses. But I'm just gonna get Brick Break until then. Yeah. Thankfully, this detour shouldn't take too long. But also, just looking at some of the other moves we can get. Like, I'm just taking Brick Break for the time. Like, I'm probably not going to keep it unless he doesn't get a lot of diverse moves. I'd have to double check what his move pool is. I should probably start looking at that now, because I know we can get Stone Edge. Nope, not Super Repel. I just wanted normal Repel. Yeah. So we can hit up this place now. But I want to just check this real quick, just to see his moves. So, we have Brick Break. So, and he can learn Stone Edge, I know that. He can learn Poison Jab. He can learn Rock Climb if we want him to be our, like, a Rock Climb user. I'm not teaching Focus Punch, that's worthless. I already used up Earthquake. I can get Dig, and I probably should. That one won't take long. Why can't you learn Flamethrower and Fire Blast? But, yeah. Okay, so, like, I can get him a good diverse learn set. Like, my end game moves for him will probably be, obviously, Stone Edge, 80 base power, 100 accuracy with a boosted crit chance. Probably Dynamic Punch or Cross Chop. I don't know. Like, they're both the same base power, and they both get covered by no guard. But it's just that on one hand, one move can guarantee confuse. The other move, on the other hand, has a boosted crit chance. So I guess, do we want more critical hits? Or do we want more... or do we want a guaranteed confusion? dang it. Alright. Can breaking just that one rock give me enough speed? Oh, dang it. Nice. TM31 Brick Break. Nice. And then I'm going to escape rope. Because there wasn't anything else here that was of importance. Right. Like, outside of, like, unless we want the Earth Plate and Flash, like, nothing else is important. Bye! Yeah. Next, I'm actually going to head back to Veilstone so I can get the TM for Dig, because not the worst thing I could have just on hand. Alright. Later, Nikita! Okay. Yeah, this is a quick one I can do. I don't even need repels. Ruin Maniac. That's just the, yeah, that's just the Ruin Maniac quest. That I didn't need to talk to him, but I now have Dig. Dupe's Claws. Okay. So, now I'm actually looking at some of the TMs we have. So, now we have Brick Break, and we have Dig. Alright, let me see who can learn what. Like, I know obviously he can learn Brick Break. Strength can learn Dig. And honestly, I wouldn't hate Strength having coverage for electric Pokemon, so we can actually have coverage for electric Pokemon. And I'm definitely replacing that over Secret Power. Are you kidding me? Dig. And then Brick Break. Well, it is unfortunate we can't get more Brick Breaks. Hopefully Infernape has a good move pool. I'm gonna double check Infernape's learn set, actually. Just in case. Gen 4. Oh. The next good fighting move he can get is Close Combat. So I would be less screwed if I did this. I'll probably just keep Mach Punch. I'd rather not. Plus it means it gives me a priority move. So it's not the worst thing. Because I'd rather not have Focus Blast. That kind of sucks. I will be definitely doing Flamethrower for him, though. You can learn Solar Beam. Actually, that's not that surprising. Actually, should I just do Grass Knot since Monferno is more... Since my Monferno is more special? Alright, teach you Brick Break. And we'll do it in place of Seismic Toss, because this kind of sucks. Low Kick I could see being useful in the future. But yeah, let me double check Monferno. Summary. Yeah. Oh my god, I really need to just make... I need to just make him a special attacker. You know what? Just for that, even though it's risky, it's not the worst risk. Here's Grass Knot. I feel like it wouldn't be a bad idea to have Dig. I'll probably just replace Shadow Claw, though. Yeah. Okay. That is all of my... Now! That's all Detour's done. Now I can properly hit up this gym. I'm good on healing items. I have the moves I want. And while this could be a risky gym, like, it's not the worst thing. So, let's go. So since you weren't here when I said it, Shannon, I finally saw Spider-Man Brand New Day this weekend. Or technically last weekend. And I saw it 2 days ago, and I loved it. Yes, this was absolutely not only the best movie in the MCU so far, like, in this, like, current phase, but it also was just a great movie. Like, it really captured a lot to Spider-Man. It did a good job with, like, Angry Hulk. They did a good job covering, like, the themes they were going for. And I honestly, the thing I'm the happiest about with that movie was Jean Grey. I'm happy that they did Jean Grey justice. Like, we finally had a comic book accurate Jean Grey before the like, Phoenix took over. Like, before she got the Phoenix Force, like, this was actually just Jean Grey. And I was just really happy about that. Like, I was genuinely pleased with this movie, and it got a lot of good laughs out of me. Ooh, magnitude 9. That should be fine. Yeah, that's fine. And also, since I'm not using a negative priority move, we have a comic book accurate Jean Grey before GTA 6. Do you hear what I still can't believe GTA 6 is doing that. That I can't believe that they're doing the, like, next trailer on. Also, actually, it wouldn't be a bad idea to give the XP share to Strength in place of the amulet coin for now. Yeah, but I can't believe they're releasing the extended look on Netflix. Like, I mean, I don't care. I do not care about Grand Theft Auto. I have had no interest to play Grand Theft Auto my whole life, not even morbid curiosity, and I never will. I do not care how popular the game is. I do not care if it could do numbers for my channel. I would rather not. So I do not care about Grand Theft Auto 6 coming out. Not to mention, that joke is going to be pointless, because once GTA 6 does come out, no one's going to have anything to make jokes about. Like, no one will be able to say, like, we got this before this game. Like, we're not going to get anything. At best, like, actually, there is a way we can do this. We can start saying, like, we got blank before a Blade movie. Like, we can do that. You know, to make fun of Marvel for not committing. But, like, we will no longer get the GTA 6 jokes. I mean, we can do Elder Scrolls 6. That's another thing we could do it off of. There's a couple, like, anticipated things we can make the jokes off of. But, like, we'll no longer have the GTA 6 meme. And also, another thing I have that's just kind of a thing I have against Grand Theft Auto is, like, I kind of blame it for Sony getting rid of physical copies, because if you think about it, it was caused by the pre-orders for Grand Theft Auto 6, because most of the, like, money that they made off of the pre-orders came from digital. So you basically, the people gave Sony the power and opportunity to cut physical. It sucks, but, like, that's just what we're in. You know what else sucks? leading with an Azuril, so technically I can lead Star Platinum. You know, something else that sucks about this whole physical system is, I don't know if I said this last time, but this is something that really pissed me off. I was watching the trailer for Attack on Titan 3, the Attack on Titan game that's coming out, and it looked really good to me. Like, it looked really good. I'm really looking forward to when this game comes out. And then when it does come out, like, when I saw the trailer, like, I then did what I do with any trailer I watch, and I went to see the comment section to see what other people's thoughts were, you know, to compare and contrast. And literally, every single comment was about the lack of physical hardware. Which I understand. I am not against it. Sure, I get most of my games as digital. However, it is still nice to have the option to have a physical system. Like, especially when you would get, like, the pre-order bonuses. Like, I remember, like, this is gonna make me sound old. I remember the days of getting certain games and then getting the, like, pre-order bonuses from them. Like, I still have a couple. I can show them. I've shown off one of them before. I have a bunch of Pokemon posters for, like, that were pre-order bonuses. Like, you can kind of, like, I can show them off again. Right over there, I have some. I have map. Like, one of them is a map, one of them is a poster. Technically, they're double-sided. These are just the size I chose. So I have the Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee map, like, partner Pokemon thing. I've got the map of Alola, and then I have a list of the entire Pokedex of Pokemon X and Y. So, like, I have that. Although, you want to know what my favorite, an absolute favorite is? I'll tell you, but first I have to use the bathroom. Okay, I'm back, and now to show off my absolute favorite pre-order bonus I ever got. Let me just go back onto my OBS tab just so I can show it properly. This Fire Emblem 3 Houses pins for the 3 houses of Golden Deer, Blue Lion, and Black Eagle. It is actually, like, these are like pins you can actually like wear. Like, I can like take these out. If I can like, they can be like that, and then if I want to, I can just actually wear them. And I love this. I got this when I pre-ordered Fire Emblem Three Houses, which I've actually been playing through recently, like because of Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave coming out. But yeah, I will miss the days of pre-order bonuses like that. But at the same time, it's kind of everybody's fault that we don't have pre-order bonuses anymore. Because everyone was so hyped for GTA 6 that Sony took it. They like saw the opportunity and they took it. And now people are throwing a tantrum because of their own because of the consequences of their own actions. This is everybody's fault that we aren't getting physical copies anymore, and people thinking that they can just like hate on Sony. It's even shown that all of the hate, all of the petitions, all of the jokes people are making, Sony said that it did not affect them negatively, and they're still going ahead with it. And they even knew it was going to happen. So, like, it's everyone's fault. And like, it's the community's fault that we're no longer getting physical copies for PlayStation games, and now they're throwing a tantrum about it, is basically what's going on. Again, I don't want to say that they're in the wrong. I do think it's a stupid idea for them to get rid of physical systems, and I think they should have just done what Nintendo does with the game card system, with the game key system. Because sure, it does mean that they no longer own their game, but at least you can still have something physical to have. So you can still do that at least. But, and even like Xbox is doing something similar. When they're like now making that you can just like download the game through the disc, and then if you give the game to someone else, it'll transfer the license to them so they can also like play, and you can like still share the games. But that's just my 2 cents on this. It sucks that we're no longer getting physical copies, and I still enjoy, and because even though I'm more digital, I do enjoy if I like whenever I like get a physical game. But I do think that like all of these like little tantrums people seem to be having, like, it's doing nothing. Like it's the people's fault. I'm not saying it's our fault because I never played it. I'm gonna keep old moves. Give up on close combat. Oh! And now, Infernape. Which also means we finally have a fully evolved team of Pokemon. I just had to cut off my rant a bit just so I can be proud of that. But yeah, that's the end of my rant. But that's just kind of my 2 cents about what's been going on. Like, it sucks, but also we can't do anything about it anymore, and it's kind of everybody's fault. And now they're throwing a tantrum about it. And it's also GTA 6's fault. It sucks, yes, but it makes sense since we saw it coming but never acted. Yes, exactly. And again, like, now everyone's just throwing a tantrum. And it was sad because I was really looking forward to the Attack on Titan 3 trailer, you know? Like, an Attack on Titan game sounds awesome, you know? Like, open world Spider-Man swinging through the world, like, swinging through places, taking down giants, inventory management. It sounds awesome. And yet, when I went to the comment section, it was all PlayStation slander. Just making fun of them for not having anything. And it just sucks. But yeah, we saw it coming but never acted. Because it is all, like, GTA 6 was the precursor to all of this. All of the hype that surrounded the game. All of the, like, we got this before GTA 6 stuff. You know, it's like, we got Kirby with a gun before GTA 6. We had all of that. And now that GTA 6 pre-orders came out, we, like, everyone, like, I'm not saying we, because I didn't to get it. I had restraint there. But everyone did. And then, like, everyone's acting like they're not in the wrong when they contributed to this. I mean, on the bright side, at least it's not the gaming industry as a whole, because at least Nintendo doesn't seem like they'll be doing that. But let's move on, because now we have the gym leader. Now, I am still going to lead with Luxray. We're not in the wrong, but we are the ones that were the side. That we're at the side of it when the incident happened is a better way to phrase it. Yes, that is actually. Yeah, no, you're right. We're not in the wrong because GTA 6 was and it still is the most anticipated game of all time. So, yeah, no, we weren't in the wrong, but we still caused it. Yeah, so no, that's right. Like, we were there. Like, we still caused it, but we weren't in the wrong either because we also wanted it. So we created. So we, like, caused the problem with our wants. You could say. Waterfall. Shouldn't do too much because we intimidated each other. And Spark. It's gonna take probably 2 Sparks, even though it's times 4 effective. Although it is also level 33. Yep. Oh my gosh. Oh, jerk. Okay, he's going to go for a mud shot, so I am going to... He's definitely going to use mud shot. The thing is, like, if I say in, it has Rock Tomb. 60 defense. 69 defense. It's still going to... I don't think it'll kill, but it'll definitely do a lot of damage. We didn't start the fire. That song is actually perfect. That song is the perfect explanation of what's going on. Alright, hang on. I think I know what I can do. Drake Stream to be immune to the mud shot. And also intimidate. And then go into Star Platinum. And Rock Tomb barely does anything, and the Speedfall doesn't matter because I have Water Pulse, which can revenge... Or not Water Pulse, I have Revenge. Which does double damage if I take damage that turn and has negative priority. Level 36. Wake Up Slap. Is that better than Brick Break? 75 base power, 60 base power. Okay. No. Because I'm still good on keeping low kick and revenge. Those can be decent fighting moves, until I get better coverage moves, which still won't be for a while, but it's decent to have on hand. Okay, now go into Animal Shop, because I can still get the Intimidate, and it doesn't have Ice Fang, so it's fine, and I can just Aerial Ace until it dies. Or, Fly. Shell Bell, and Thief. Alright, that was a lot of switching around. I did not expect him to switch onto the Luxray, but it's fine. Switch again. Star Platinum is already low HP. Maybe I'll go for Drake's Dream. Ice Fang will be neutral against it, and then I can just Earthquake. So, I got my own Gyarados. That was a good move there, brother. Yep, and your attack's been cut. So, Earthquake. You use Crunch. Like, we didn't start the fire as the perfect way to explain the whole, like, physical media thing. Alright. And then one more Earthquake. And that is the Crasher Wake. That is Crasher Wake done, which means that is Pastoria City Gym beaten. Right. Great time battling. And that's the Fen badge. I can use Surf outside of battle. We don't have Surf. I have a couple other examples, but that also works. But we didn't start the fire is a great way to put it. Alright. And TM55 Brine, which isn't a horrible move, but again, we only have one special attacker. This is actually a pretty decent move. So we leave, and then we have a very funny moment. Oh hey, you got the gym badge here, huh? What'd I tell you? Mr. Wake, the master is pretty awesome, huh? Hey? Like, this Brando actually did have a mentor. We were only in the back seat is the other way to put it. We quite literally just let people take the wheel. Yep. I know your father wasn't like that, but I don't recall ever taking you on as an apprentice, not in the least. Besides, you two don't need me. You're already stand users. You can become strong on your own without being my apprentice. It doesn't matter. I made you my master. I decided. Like, you thought you weren't taking on an apprentice, but you were. And that apprentice was me, DeBrando. We still haven't decided what the D stands for. But forget that. There's trouble brewing. There's a Team Galactic Goon in front of the observatory gate. He says something about using a bomb. As a reminder, Team Galactic is basically Pokemon Scientology founded by a man with clinical depression. What? No one messes with Pastoria, not on my watch. Hey, Master, wait! Also, as always, put you in the front. Give you the amulet coin. I don't think I have any held items that can be of use to anyone, because I don't have the Mystic Water yet. I feel like I should have had it for a while, I just forgot where it is. Maybe that'll be our next detour once we're done with the galactic stuff. Once we get the secret potion, then I'll get it. And that should also be where I get Shadow Ball. I just realized. In the reverse dimension, this is POV, the reverse dimension where Speedwagon is actually good, then turns evil. Oh no. That's who Cyrus is. Cyrus is just a depressed Speedwagon. Well, oh, I hit the wrong button. I hit shift. What? Why are you taking me from there? I don't know. Why are you... Dude, we're looking for a terrorist. Why are you playing with the cardboard cutout? Hey, what am I, chopped liver? Don't forget I'm here too. So, where is this... Team Galactic committed terrorism. It's like, oh, that was rough. I just blew up a nature preserve. Got a blast. Like, I just pushed the button, so I did. Like, I didn't commit terrorism. All I did was follow instructions and push a button. And then I got the heck out of Dodge. The Great Marsh is invaluable. He just killed a lot of Yanma and Wooper. You two, do not follow me. Don't let anyone else in either. There'd be big trouble if there's any of that bomb left. It's like, Jojo, you hunt down that terrorist. Like, no one messes with Wooper. It's with you. Stop chasing me. Stop chasing after me. She's like, don't follow me. This is a very annoying part of the game. Another annoying part of the game. Platinum isn't perfect, unfortunately. Is the just explaining why they needed to commit terrorism. Like, there was a very important reason why we had to commit terrorism, you see. It's because we needed to test this. We needed to test the bomb somewhere else. Much we can't blow up. Like, I don't know what we're gonna use this bomb for. I just followed orders and got my paycheck. Looker! Hello, my friend. The cargo that the Team Galactic brought is worrisome, so I have come. You see the cargo? It was a bomb? There was an explosion? The explosion was at the Great Marsh? Team Galactic blew up a nature preserve? Furthermore, you are pursuing a man with a funny bull haircut, in an outfit that is very strange. In other words, that is the Team Galactic. Oh, no, how did I miss it? Looker, this time you've made a mistake of the ages. The man who I have seen running away, he was the bearer of the bomb. This will not do. Wait, I say! It's hard to run in the sand. It's even harder to bike in the sand, but here I am. Hi, my friend, it is you. Yes, I'm at this hotel now. I am interviewing the people who to see if they have seen anyone suspicious. I would like your assistance. Go search outside if you will. Suspect, he may have already slipped away ahead unnoticed. Basically, do my work for me. I don't know how I knew, but I just knew this monster was almost dead. Placed a trap within force. I did, and threw a tranquilizer, and it immediately fell unconscious, freeing the trap. That is very impressive. Why am I running away like this? That new world, the new universe that our boss was talking about. It's making me giddy thinking about it. When we use this thing. Yeah, you were eavesdropping. I was only talking to myself. You're persistent too. I'm pooped out, but I'm not going to battle you. I'm just barely gonna move forward. He's like, I'll have to fight you. Like, this was really pointless and just existed to explain why they bombed a nature preserve. And now you have to beat up his frog. So dig. Well, because I had a feeling I was doing too much damage. I was, I almost killed it. Your instincts paid off. It was a capture mission, and I almost killed the monster. But what if you're the monster? What if you're in the wrong? What if you're the problem that's been hiding all along? No, sorry, I listened to too much Epic the Musical. I can't battle anymore. I'm running on fumes. I have to get this to Commander. I wish I got to use it at that lake. I wish I got to blow up another part of nature. We're terrorists, basically. Oh, hi, Cynthia. Oh, hello, long time no see. How's your Pokedex filling up? Came to research the folklore about the lake, but doesn't appear like so open to the public. Okay, they say there's an island in the lake with a Pokemon in it, but no one knows how to enter. Oh, by the way, hey, hey, that terrorist, where the terrorists run off to? Is this your older sister? No, she isn't? Oh, okay. I kind of find it funny how not all Pokemon games would always say, like, hey, this is the champion. And sometimes it'd just be like, oh, this person I met is the champion. That explosion in the Great it wasn't anything serious. Sir Wick told me to tell you that with Team Galactic. Why are they committing terror? Like, they're just terrorists. Like, Scientology is committing terrorism now. Later. He's your friend? He's more impatient than he is energetic. Oh, so, by the way, you know that group of Psyduck at 210? Yeah, could you, give them this medicine to help with their headaches? Like, they need some ibuprofen. It's like, basically, to further explain everything that happened here, it's after we beat a pro wrestler, we witnessed a terrorism attack happen, chased the guy throughout, like, 3 areas, as he just monologued to himself, met up with Looker, who of course didn't do much else, and then we met Cynthia, who told us to give some Psyduck some ibuprofen. Escanor, the lion pride of the lion sin of. No, you were actually right. The lion sin of pride. Like this, my son has no effect. Who decided that? My weapon has no. I actually know. Like, who decided that? You like the floor? I bet you get back up. I love that line. It's like, my attack did nothing. My attack had no effect. Who decided that? Your attack hurt me. Who decided that? Like, it is great. Okay, let me double check where the Mystic Water is again. So I can give that to Gyarados. Mystic Water. And... oh. Just back at Pastoria. Really? There. Oh, I can't get it yet. What about the splash plate then? If I can't get the Mystic Water splash plate, because that does the same thing, boost by the same amount. Route 220 and the underground. Okay, I cannot reach 220 yet because I do not have surf. I am thankfully in the like part of the story when I can get surf. So head to Salacian. POV, your Pokemon is secretly Escanor from 7 Deadly Sins, aka the best character from 7 Deadly Sins. It's like, that's the kind of thing, if you're like trying to explain that anime to someone and they're like, why should I watch it if it's got all of this like questionable fan service in it? Escanor. Escanor? Escanor. Okay, yeah, I know what to do. This is also the main reason why I get Area Lace. Because you only need Defog for this one route, just because it makes it easier to get through the route. And then I'm going to delete it immediately when we get to Canalave City. I'm okay with still having close combat, just cuz. I mean, also because Animal Shop doesn't really get a lot of moves, and this is probably one of its best moves. Right. Oop. And we already fought the trainers here. And now we gotta give the Psyduck their Tylenol. And go on, go be autistic now. Like, one of us. One of us. Okay. Then Route 210. We already got our encounter here. But there is now the northern section, which has a very important item for us. They have another water attack increasing, water damage increasing item, but we need an HM I don't have yet. 2 HMs, actually. So really the only thing that will be of importance here is Shadow Ball, which will be a very good move later on. And then we already got our encounters here. So the fog section. I mean, there are some ninjas we can fight if we want to, but I'm not making it like a required thing. Give the old charm to her grandmother in Celestic Town. It's like, that's my Escanor. Escanor is my, like, not Escanor, like, Machamp is actually, no, it would make more sense to be Infernape. Infernape is our Escanor. It's like, I'm a useless Pokemon. Who decided that? Suddenly uses Grass Knot. Oh, there's one of the ninja boys. Of the ninja trio. Fabian, Brennan, and Bruce. Wow. They're about as Japanese as Don Romero from Power Rangers Ninja Steel. Like, Jaden Shiba was more Asian than that guy. Oh, Ninja Steel. A season that could have done so much good, but ended up just being terrible. If either the main character or some of the people are actually descendants of giants, but because of the legend about a hero using a giant sword, which you can find in one of the cities in Regeneration Game. Never heard of Regeneration Games. Is that another thing in Monster Hunter, or is that like a franchise I just know nothing about? Switch to generation. Where did the re come from? Just one of the cities in Generation. Then what's Generation Games? Are you talking about a specific generation of Pokemon games? I feel like I'm very lost right now. Can you fly? Regeneration Games sounds like that'd make a good, like, Hunger Games ripoff. It's like, in this story, like, all of the combatants immediately come back to life. No Monster Hunter, but technically there are giants in Pokemon as well. Like the one episode. Oh, yeah. Not to mention there's also, like, Giant's Bull, Giant's Mirror, Giant's Throne. So you got that. I just didn't know what game you were actually talking about. And Defog. The only time it's really used in the whole game outside of technically, like, one other place. Oh, that's right. This the guy is just complaining about the defog. If I could use defog, I could see better. Yeah, I'll fight this guy. I'll fight this ninja. Yeah. It's unfortunately a forced double battle. Our character's going crazy. Yeah, there is. Main character in Monster Hunter is the descendant of giants because of the ungodly strength. I mean, I feel like everyone in the world of Monster Hunter is just has some form of super strength. Because, I mean, think about it. Every single weapon they wield is not is not, like, properly sized. Like, the only weapons with a normal size to them are, like, the normal, or, like, the sword shield combos. But outside of that, you have the, Pokemon. Outside of that, you've got, like, the giant swords, the gun lances, the hammers, hunting horns are giant. Even the bow and arrows are giant. Like, I feel like every hunter in Monster Hunter is just built different. Okay. Bite. Makes sense, though. But also to back up my theory, just to be a monster hunter, you have to be 250 times stronger than a normal person. And a giant is coincidentally 250 times stronger than a human. That's all. That actually makes sense. Here. All right. So again, our progress for how the game is going to go now is once we reach Celestic Town, then we have to fight a Galactic Grunt, then we have to fight Cyrus, and then we get Surf, and then we're able to hit up Conalave. I mean, actually, there's a few places I'm able to hit up outside of Conalave. Because with Surf, I'm able to go to the routes below Sand Gems, so I can get get some more encounters there. Plus, I can also fight some more trainers. I got a red shard. But I can also what was I gonna say? I can get those. There are a couple TMs and battle items I can get in the process, along with my encounters and some more fights I can do. I can hit up Fuego Ironworks, so I can have a means of getting more shards, and I can also get Flamethrower. It can also be another encounter. And I'll be able to get Thunderbolts as well. I'm not going to give it to any of my Pokemon yet, but that'll be a handy item to have for the future. Yeah, Stray Cat. Like, it'll especially be helpful whenever Luxray dies, because I am planning on making him a Sackmon, because he's really not going to be of any use in the future, which is very sad of me to say, but unfortunately, it's just true. He doesn't have a lot of useful item. There aren't a lot of useful TMs I can teach him. His strongest electric move is a special move, and I don't even have a high special attack. If I check out my summary, I mean, like, it's 7 points lower than my physical, but it's still not really. Like, I'd rather not waste a Thunderbolt on a Luxray. So, if it ever comes to it, Stray Cat is going to be a Sackmon. Because the one gym when it would be useful against is already past, and there are so many other Pokemon I have I'd rather use in its place. Funny enough, the character does not take burn damage like a normal person. It does not affect them, it doesn't burn the skin, and massive falls don't damage them. Like, you know how a lot of people will make the jokes of like this character can beat like this character versus Homelander. I feel like any Monster Hunter, like main character, or most Monster Hunters in general, could beat Homelander with their strength. Imagine Homelander in the world of Monster Hunter. That would just be sad. Like, imagine he's going to, like, like, he thinks he's gonna feel like, if you would tell him, like, imagine, like, he goes against a Velocidrome, and it's, like, just one, and then two, and then three, and then five, and then 10, and it's, like, an entire pack of Velocidrome. Like, he could probably take on Velocidrome, but once he gets to, like, a Basarios, he's dead. Like, if he fights a Basarios, that is a dead Homelander. Switch. Or is that actually a good idea? No. Probably this? Yeah. Super Potion. Just top them off. I know I could have avoided it, but, you know, I'd like the money and the EVs. And experience is always nice. Excuse me. Okay. Spark the Gyarados and Brick Break the Raichu. Oh, flinch. Really? Bite and Brick Break. Oh. I'm fine. I was about to be scared, but he leads with a Scyther. I'll be fine. Now, imagine trying to do all of this with the fog that cuts your accuracy. Like, it's annoying. Honestly, I feel like that's the reason why they allow you to get Shockwave and Thunder Wave so early, just so you can have a no-miss move. When we're talking about the deviant versions of monsters, we haven't talked about like the harder versions or the annihilation types. It's just that strong. Like, I would love to see like Homelander against like someone's Monster Hunter character. And just thinking like, this guy's in like such thick armor, what'll he do to me? Suddenly, a hammer like an inch away from his face. Like mid-swing and just dead. Like that is his entire upper half gone. Excuse me. Like that is a dead Homelander. Like Monster Hunter characters or like Monster Hunter protagonists are an Avengers level threat. Like, you need the Hulk to take one on. Alright, against a promo pass, I'll stay in. Because I can still dig. Ernest defeated. I slayed Ernie. Oh, there wasn't a trainer. Okay. And to back up the theory of them being a descendants of giants, apparently if we take the force and weight of a hammer which is quite thick and quite heavy. It's going to be hard to lift it, and the fact the Monster Hunter can lift it is ridiculous. The amount of force it can produce is also ridiculous. He can annihilate mountains with one hit. One Punch Man meets the One Swing Hunter. Still checking. Yeah, okay. Just double checking who I'm going against so I know when to switch. I'm going to change my team up. Okay. Fly. My buff physique. Oh, man. There is a ninja boy there. Is the item he's guarding worth fighting for? No, it's a smoke ball. Like, I'm better off just moving on. When there's only 2 trainers left to fight. First, a bird keeper, then a veteran. Yeah, I can say. And that's only with the hammer. A bow, you have to build that stuff from scratch, and with most dense strings, you can pick up. Like, that is a crossbow. Well, seriously, like, even like a normal bow, the tensile strength a bowstring has. Like, do you know how hard it is? Oh, I got the wrong one out. Oh well. But do you know how hard it is to just pull a normal bow back? Like, you have to exert, like, a lot of force to do. Like, it takes a lot of upper body strength and shoulder strength to do that. Like, if you were to give the Monster Hunter a regular bow and arrow, like, he'd probably snap it in half. It'd be like that scene from TMNT 2004, I want to say it was. Like, when you just, like, when Shredder just snapped the swords in half. Okay, this is... Oh, no. Fight me, elderly person. Fight me, elderly man. This is Brian. Like, if you gave him, like, a normal bow and arrow, he'd be like... Like, I don't know what would break first, the bowstring or the bow itself. I know it's supposed to be like a bird call, but sometimes, if you're not paying attention, Staraptor's cry just sounds like, ah! Just sounds like it's screaming. It's Ponyta, switch for Drake's Dream. In fact, I can actually just stay in on Drake for the rest of them. Dive. And stay in, and I'll just Earthquake the Buizel. How did this person end up a veteran trainer when all they had was unevolved Pokemon? Like, that's impressive. Like, just a Tangela, a Ponyta, and a Buizel. That is very, very impressive. Alright. Now, we're in Celestic Town. And I'm not going to end the stream yet, because I could still keep going just to, like, do the stuff here. Like, it wouldn't take that long. There's a couple items I can get here. Also, this is kind of a worthless thing. You can get a daily Great Ball from a guy in the Pokemon Center if my lead Pokemon has enough friendship. Why a Great Ball? Like, eventually it's going to be a worthless item. Anyway, if I go here, there's a dude that will just give me combat items. Black glasses? They're kind of worthless, but they're good to have for now. It's better to get the ones at night. Like, raise to the power of dark type moves. I don't have a dark Pokemon yet. I can now get Ultra Balls and Hyper Potions. I already have some Hyper Potions, so I'll hold off. Wouldn't be a bad idea to just have a few more full heals. And I can finally get some Match Repels. Just 50 of those, and then I'm good on Ultra Balls. Because well, actually, I could just sell some items. Nugget. Pearls. And Big Pearl. And then how many Ultra Balls can I guess? I'll get 19. Okay, that's those items that mattered. Because a Dragon Fang and a King's Rock, I don't have any Pokemon that can Trade Evolve for them, so it's worthless. Anywho, let's fight a guy who's going to blow up this small little town with a bomb. Because he's a psychopath. And then, yeah, just making sure I've got a good Pokemon lead. And I do. This town is insignificant. There's nothing of value here. There's just ruins. Just need to exist, so I'll blow it up with the galactic... This guy's literally just going to bomb a place. He's a psychopath. Like, it's so weird. This guy literally just said, I don't like this town. It has no use, so I'm gonna blow it up. Like, dude, this is where you get HMO3 Surf. Close combat. It's like, Animal's Chop may be a ranged stand. It doesn't mean it can't do a stand rush. Golbat. Actually, nah, Drake Stream. Let's give him some more. Okay. Ice Fang. Please just be a one-shot for this Ice Fang. Nope. And Bite. And this the Galactic Grunt defeated. Too much to handle. I can't do anything here. It's like, I lost the Pokemon battle. That means I can't just detonate this bomb. The old charm. Cynthia interests you. The granddaughter. Alright, now I have to go into the ruins in order to do the Cyrus fight, because I have to do the Cyrus fight to get Surf. I don't know why. Apparently, you didn't have to do that in... You didn't have to do this in Diamond and Pearl. You only had to do this in Platinum. The Cyrus fight, I mean. Otherwise, it's just you beat the Grunt and then you get Surf. There existed beings so powerful they were considered deities at the time. But in reality, they just kind of suck. Like, their stats are all right. Their move pool is pretty much nothing. Anywho, hi Cyrus. Would you like a Pokemon battle? Well, today you can't change because the 3 Pokemon kept it in balance. Is that what you're saying? I wouldn't know. I do know the world is in balance. I'm quite satisfied with the world the way it is. I'm not interested in your question. Plead ignorance, will you? What a pointless attitude. You fail to appreciate that the world is incomplete. I will change the world. As the first step, I will destroy this cave painting that you've protected all these years. A new legend of a new world should take its place. Am I wrong? If you feel that way, challenge me. I know you, trainer. We've met at Mount Coronet. Why would you want to protect this incomplete world? As the boss of Team Galactic, I will show you the error of your ways. Okay. Sword and Shield, I can understand it being good, but it has to withstand the opponent's force. You have to parry like a Basarios. It's like, that is kind of nuts. Oh, wait, I should not be Animal Shop. I forgot to change my team beforehand. Star Platinum. Oh, God. I didn't trust to outspeed or one-shot. I forgot to adjust my party beforehand because I'm getting tired. Whatever. After the Cyrus fight and after we get the HM for Surf, I'm just going to end it there. And I'll do the exploration off camera. Because there's no reason for me to do it on camera. So I forgot to mention, it would also have to withstand the force of the Hunter. Saying low-grade materials should not be holding up at all. True. Like, Nahab, like, the materials of, not Nahabra, trying to think of, like, a Bullfanga? I forgot if they can make, like, Sword and Shield. It's been a while since I've touched Monster Hunter. Really should. But it just has been a while. Oh, confusion. Ooh, crit. Good kitty. Good kitty. Anywho, a Murkrow. Stay in despite the confusion. Do we want... You know what? You got one, Stray Cat. You got one. I do intend on making you a sacrifice in the future. Like, when I desperately need to be. Just know that, Luxray, I do plan on getting rid of you because I do not want to have, like, this team in the end game. Remarkable. Your attitude told me what I needed to know. If the beings of time and space are brought together, they can't be stopped. I teleport away. What a strange man spouting such nonsense. The time and space of Sinnoh are filled with the memories and thoughts of countless people in Pokemon. This is a wonderful world. What need is there to change it? Oh, hey, I found this. It belongs to my granddaughter, but she doesn't use it anymore, so you use this to progress the game. Yep, thank you for Surf. And that's that taken care of. So I'll heal at the Pokemon Center with my starter in the front. But this was a good and productive stream. I handled the gym. I got my encounters. Oh, hi, Cynthia. I got my evolutions, and now I have... Like, where they found to explore, there wasn't much in the ruins. Yeah, it's just telling me, like, hey, maybe you should hit up Kana Lave City. That's literally all she does. She just says, hey, maybe you should go to Kana Lave City. Anywho. Flustery has been helpful for the times we're in. I could also get a magnet to improve his electric damage. It's just his move set could be better. At least he'll eventually get Iron Tail. Okay. We are still only one death in, which I am well, I'm thankful for, but partially surprised. I mean, excuse me, we had a lot of deaths last run, and we even lost our last attempt. We didn't even have our starter then. But with all of that said and done, no one cares about Tower of Grey. Yeah, no one cares. No one cares about Tower of Grey. It's 0 deaths. No, we'll count it because they did sacrifice themselves so we could not lose our starter in the first gym. But yeah, that is going to be it for today's stream. So until next time, on Wednesday, when I start a new series on the channel of Dench Attack, which I've just been looking forward to playing. Until then, I'll be ending today's stream right here. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoy this kind of content, be sure to subscribe. Comment down below so helps me connect with you guys. Like the video so there's more of what you want to see. Share the videos so more people know this channel even exists. And don't forget to hit that bell so you know when I go live. Don't forget to join the Discord link in the description below. If you don't have Discord or don't want to join Discord, I've got a community tab open on my page for subscribers only. Until next time, see you guys.